What's next? I take about maybe 2 hours plus a day of walks through this Perkins Farm Conservation Area. And it seems like whenever I decide not to videotape or record my walks, I run into the most interesting things. Just weird. Lately, every day for the past couple, 3-4 days, I run into these American toads, or I think they're Fowler toads. I'm not sure the difference. They look the same. That doesn't matter. But it's just weird that I haven't seen toads since I was a kid. And now, just walking quietly, just, alone by myself, maybe I just observe better. There's all kinds of interesting things. I mean, the flowers, the lady slippers, I find them all the time. Blueberry plants, it's nice when you just walk and just kind of be in the moment. I get so much enjoyment from just walking and being in the moment. One of the issues of late spring, early summer is the allergies. And I never had allergies as a kid, but now I've run into a weird issue when I'm waking up with, headaches, sinus headaches. I thought it was tension headache, but tension headaches happen later in the day. And I've been having them in the morning when I first wake up, and then they go away by basically, because I work from home. By the end of my quote shift working from home, the tension headache goes away. But I don't know. Sometimes body does weird things, and hello guys. Allergies. Wake up every day with a scratchy throat. Well, actually, this morning I woke up with a scratchy throat, and I'm like, oh no, am I coming down with a cold? Am I got the C19? No, it's just a cold. It's just the allergies, post-nasal drip. I read all the, it's supposedly that if you have allergies, if you have a sore throat, it's not allergies. No, they're really messing with the people, making you fear, and I fell for it. But yeah, the throat goes away with hot water and painkiller. Yeah, it's gone now. But I knew exactly what it was, because I have a little bit of stuffiness because I've been taking antihistamine and stuff, but it's not quite doing the job. Maybe I should switch my allergy pills. Oh well, just random thoughts. Life is strange, but yeah, it's interesting that I'm out here walking every day, experiencing nature, trying to avoid the people, but every so often I'll run into somebody. It's funny, the dogs run up to me and they, no, he's friendly, and I'm like, the dogs I don't care about. It's funny thing is, I've learned recently that a dog off the leash is not as dangerous as a dog on the leash, except for wildlife, but a dog on the leash tends to be much more aggressive than a dog off the leash. But, it'd be nice if, but a dog on the leash is more under control. So it's less likely to go after the animals, it's less after to cause trouble. Whew. But I don't know, it's still nice, even with the occasional allergy symptoms. It's nice. It's a nice summer, early summer, late spring. Oh, there's a lady slipper. There are hundreds of these. It's hard to not find them. They seem to be more essentially located more towards the center of this conservation area than the outside, but some of them are multiple. Some of them, like, you got 4 or 5, but most of them are single or sometimes double. Yeah, I do enjoy the walks. what I do is I wake up around like 6 o'clock. I open the computer, start reviewing documentation, although it's really hard to. I work as a consultant I work for a consulting company, and my contract ended last Friday abruptly. They kept telling me that it's extended. They told the consultant company they're going to extend it. Then they told at the last minute, within 4 days left, they said, yeah, we're not renewing the contract. Nothing, basically they said, no, nothing I did wrong. It's just, they decided that after 18 months, that they don't want to renew any more contracts. But the consultant company kept me on to review documentation and stuff, and whew, I'm using my own personal computer, which is a few years old, and it's a pain to review documents through the internet. And it's much easier. I think I should have to maybe purchase Microsoft Word for my home computer, make it easy to edit it. I have used Google Docs, and I've had an issue with Google Docs. Maybe I'll just start doing piece by piece editing to Google Docs. I'm not sure. This is me just talking. Sometimes you just have to let your mind free for you to find information that might be hidden deep down inside of you. Yeah, your best consultant is always yourself, because you know you. And don't let others' words influence what your inner voice says. So I think for the most part, our inner voices do give us a lot of good advice. Sometimes ego gives us bad advice, but that's only a defense measure. Ego doesn't exactly know how to get attention, so it starts doing negative things, and the negative things give it more attention. But at least that's just my idea. This is just from a spring. The water just runs. It's kind of cool. Just hear the water running. Relaxing sounds. Walking to Perkins Farm with no real goals, no ideas. And no wildlife. Usually I run into some kind of wildlife. Even a toad. I like toads. They're just kind of go on their way. Don't bother anybody. And there's this. The water. Just down there is where the spring starts. It just kind of flows through there. I don't know how it gets here, but it must go underground some way. It's pretty cool. It just kind of flows and flows and flows. As long as I walk at a good pace, the mosquitoes don't bother me. I guess that's kind of a good metaphor for life. If you keep moving at a good pace, negativity can't really get to you. It's just a calm, relaxing pace, relaxing mind. Just let everything go as it might. I guess that's enough. I mean, there's really not much for me to say. Just walking. I might just make a few more videos of me just walking and with no narration. Just ideas I have. If you like it, subscribe. If you have any comments, I welcome them. Just do what you want and be happy. It's always the best way of living. If we all just relax and go through life, focus on what we want to do, focus on what's best for us, and don't judge ourselves by other people's successes or failures. I think we'll be in a better place. What's next?